In indemnity, it includes all contract of insurance except life, personal accident, sickness insurance. And in marine and life fire insurance, the insurer undertaking the indemnity that is insured for loss or damage resulting from the specified danger or perils. In life insurance, no questions for actual loss, whether the assured suffered any financial loss or not. They must pay the policy amount on the maturity of the policy. So, indemnity principle is a contract of the insurance except for the life, personal, and accident insurance and sickness insurance. Whereas in marine and fire insurance, the insurance are undertaken to the indemnity. That is the indemnity to the loss, damage after all such sort of things. Then in life insurance, whatever may be the loss occurred, the policy amount to be paid on the maturity date. Next is a co-insurance principle. Co-insurance principle is the amount generally expressed as a fixed percentage and insured must pay against a claim after the deductible satisfied. It's a fixed percentage amount an insurer must pay for a claim after certain deductions is made, and it is a form of cost saving between the insurance company and the insured. The purpose of the coinsurance principle is it is a penalty imposed on the insured by the insurance carrier for underreporting, declaring, or insuring the value of the tangible property. Tangible property means property which can be touched, which includes personal property or movable property, and for business income. That is, the purpose is mainly the penalty is being imposed on the person who is insured in the company for certain reports like under reporting, declaring, or insuring the value of the tangible property and that is tangible property and for business income purpose. Next, co-insurance formula. How the co-insurance have been calculated. Dividing the actual amount of coverage of the house. For example, for a house, we are calculating the co-insurance formula. Dividing the actual amount of the coverage on the house by the amount that should have been carried. That is 80% of the replacement value. Then we have to multiply that amount by the amount of loss, and this will give you the amount of the reimbursement. In the next slide, you will better understand this coinsurance formula.